Hey Lug Nuts, it's me, Meredith. If you're like me, you recently bought some new Lug products because they had a really great promotion going on their website, and they included that if you spent $120, you could get a free flash. So I did. I got a free flash. This is in Palm Sunset. It's not a coloration that I get too often because I think it's a little bit loud for me, but I thought in this with the color blocking, it's kind of fun. Plus, I thought I was thinking about using this for throwing it in my beach bag and keeping track of things like sunscreen and aloe and that sort of thing for me and my kids, for me and my whole family. And so I thought this would be great. It really kind of fits that, that beach bag mood I'm going for. I was surprised at how flat it comes. It was padded, like there were padding in there when I got it. I pulled that out. But I thought it stood up more on its own. It does lay pretty flat, and I'm kind of excited about that. I'm glad it doesn't have too much bulk if you're not putting too much bulk in it. So it's a pretty simple bag. The inside has two clear sides with a zipper on both. And so you can put lots of things in there, and when you fill it, that's when it kind of bulges out, right? So you can fill it up with stuff, it bulges out then, and zip it up. The clear, like if something spills in it, the front is really easily wipeable. The back is just the lining. So make sure your sunscreen is capped well or that won't get clean very easily. The other side is the same thing. Zipper, it says right there, it's the flash, and it's got the lining as well. It has a single zip to close it all the way around, and the little Lug insignia is on that pretty coral. Something that other people have mentioned, I think Jana has mentioned this, is that this coral side is it's called the crinkle fabric, and I don't have anything in the crinkle fabric, so I'll have to take her word for it, because and she said sometimes you can see there's little like lines in it. It doesn't look quite as clean. And if that bothers you, consider a different fabrication. It does not bother me. I guess I see what she's talking about. It just kind of looks wrinkly. Which makes sense. That's why it's called the crinkle fabric. It feels nice and thick. It reminds me of like those backpacks when you're a kid, like the real hardy backpacks. That's what it reminds me of. I much more prefer this like regular fabrication, and this is a black. It is not a shimmer black. It's not a brush black. It's a regular black. And this is that regular Palm Sunset piece. I do wonder about putting quilting on this part. If I were to improve the bag, I would quilt this part to give it a little bit more depth. But I do like the color blocking, and I like the coral and the black with this pattern, even though I would say that those palms are probably more navy than black. What do you think? Are they navy or are they black? Do you have this? Do you use it? I'd love to hear from you. See what do you use it for? I know that Jessie from Lugnut TV did a little review of this bag, and she has tons of different ways for you to use it. I think one of them is like a mini bar. So if you're wondering what could you use your new flash for, check out her video too. So thanks for watching. If you like my videos, click like and subscribe, and I always love to hear from you. Feel free to comment down below. Thanks.